In La Jolla, good morning. The auto industry has been hit hard by the coronavirus pandemic. Fox 5 auto expert Nick Miles joining us now to explain all of this. Nick, good morning. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too, my friend. Yeah, the auto industry has been hit very hard, as you said, with manufacturers closing facilities and furloughing workers, but automakers are fighting back.
This is what a Ford factory would have looked like earlier this year, making America's best-selling truck, the F-150. But now those factories are making protective face masks and ventilators. Ford is working with GE Healthcare to produce 75,000 ventilators in the next few months. General Motors have transformed their Kokomo, Indiana plant to make ventilators with Ventec. 3D printers have gone from making car parts to making life-saving equipment. To relieve the financial burden of a stalled economy, the Chrysler brand have jumped in to provide up to 10 million meals with No Kid Hungry, who estimate that 1 in 6 children are not getting the food they need in America. And Ford is matching any donations to its COVID-19 relief program across 20 countries. Automotive dealers are considered essential services to keep cars on the road for those that still need to get around. But they're stepping up. This Nissan commercial outlines the efforts of Carson Nissan in Carson, California, who will pick up and deliver your car if you need service so you can stay home.
We can come pick it up.
And to help when you need it the most.
For future owners.
Financial institutions are stepping up if you can't make your payment. Each lender has a different strategy for relief, so contact them directly. But try their websites, which are changing daily, rather than calling, as wait times can be several hours.
Now, Raul, I talked to one big lender this weekend that says they are now having more agents available to take those callers, those agents now working from home. So if you had trouble getting through before, hopefully you'll be able to get through now.
It's a whole new business plan for so many people. Now, the deals that are available right now, if you want to, a lot of people would think, well, who wants to buy a car or a house right now? But people are still in the market for these things, right?
Yeah, I mean, cars are down 50% in sales, but Raul, there are some lights on top of the towers here of sadness. The 60-month, 74-month, 80-month interest-free credit is available for those people that want to buy vehicles. So there are some good deals still out there.
I noticed that a lot of those deals you mentioned, new car only, but they don't apply to used car only. Why wouldn't you also just give that 0% at this time, given the circumstances, to buying a used car?
There are still used car deals out there, but they come from the individual lenders. There are new car deals coming from the manufacturers. So manufacturers are setting up these plans for them. Each individual dealership around the San Diego area will have their own version of this on a used car.
Would you recommend people look into refinancing their current car loans?
That's a difficult one. There are some good deals out there. At the same time, you could be able to stretch some of your money out there. But I would tell you, talk to the lender and then do the math. It's as easy as getting a piece of paper out, Raul, and just writing down the numbers, what you'll pay now and what you'll pay if you don't refinance.
Very good point. I got to ask you before we let you go, is there one thing that you didn't expect to see during this pandemic in terms of cars and dealerships? What was the one thing?
I will tell you, it put a huge smile on my face when I saw this. So everybody's helping out. They're making masks, they're doing whatever. So these ladies that sew those interiors of these $300,000 Lamborghinis are now making face masks. And what put a huge smile on my face is, I wonder if those face masks will be collector's items after all this is done. One hand sewn by a lady from the Italian Lamborghini factory. I think that is one thing that made me smile.
Yeah, I want to keep that Lambo face guard just in case. You never know. Nick Miles, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Good to see your smiling face once again. Be well and stay healthy, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, bud.